are you guys doing today? My name is Anima and today we have a live Pokemon X and Y Wifi Battle for you all, this time against Austin, otherwise known as Basica64 on Twitter. Your Twitter link will be in the description down below. Thank you so much for accepting my challenge. And you seem really, really sweet. Thank you for telling me what you did tell me, and I love you very much. Thank you so much for just watching me and stuff and being excited. Holy shit, that's like the best thing ever. Anyway, this is a very threatening team, I think. Looks quite UU, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I just said OU and you can bring whatever you want to OU because it's freaking OU, hear me? So that's a Ferrothorn. I suck. Basically, as I was building this team, I was like, hey, I have no fire moves. Oh well! Hydreigon, a Porygon Z, and a Slowbro. Slowbro is actually an OU now. Did you all know that? I'm sure you did, because I'm sure you're all far more on the pulse than I am. But anyway, let me let you know what I have brought. I have brought Mabel, the Breloom. I brought Bouncer, the Azumarill, Pulse, the Manectric, Undeath, the Garchomp, Art, the Umbreon, and Tango, the Landorus. So my opponent, let's see. I want to say that I want to predict the Scarfed Hydreigon lead, or like Ferrothorn or something. Yeah, that's what I'd like to predict. To be honest, I don't have a spinner, so the Ferrothorn lead is really strong right now. Sugar. Yeah, this could be bad. I didn't think about this at all. Anyway, let's actually lead with, let's see who's a pretty decent lead. I feel like Bouncer is honestly a very good lead, so we're going to lead with him. Because I have superpower and we need to threaten the Ferrothorn, something awful. Because that thing can just fuck around and set up hazards all damn day if it wants to, and I'm not looking forward to that. We have no spinner, we have no defogger, we are dead. And actually he doesn't either, so I can't even bank on his bloody defogger or whatever, so it's gonna be bad. Out comes Thorn Nimbus, which is obviously a Ferrothorn. He could have the Power Whip and that would be sad, but I'm actually just so interested in superpowering this thing, it's not even funny. So let's go for that superpower. I really do wish I was choice banded right now. And he could go for Power Whip, but he could. What can we do about that? Not really much. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go for the superpower. We just need to hurt this thing because I don't have anything else to hit this with. Fire is the one thing I would have really... Yes! Okay, that's good damage. That's good damage. That's good damage. That's good damage. I'm good. That's fine. I'm great. I'm totally happy with that. Iron Barbs, Rocky Helmet, I'm sure. Oh dear, and he's gonna go for the Stealth Rock. And that stinks. But what we can do is we can just go for another superpower. He can bring in the Chandelure if he really wants to, or the Slowbro. It doesn't really, it's okay. But he gets his rocks up, which is very sad. And he's gonna withdraw. I was just going for it, man. I'm going for it so hard right now. He's gonna go into his Slowbro, who is going to cry with laughter at how utterly funny this superpower is. But I don't really think it can hit me very well. I'm not looking forward to breaking a Slowbro, to be honest. This is a very annoying wall core. By the way, whenever I say something's annoying or whatever, I'm never dissing them. I'm honestly just expressing difficulty at the situation. So, let's see. I'm not really particularly sure what's going to occur right now. We're going to go into Art. I think... Is that a good play? Honestly, you can go for Scald, and that's very sad. What we're going to do, we are just going to go into Art. We have nothing to get rid of these hazards, so that's going to be upsetting. We need to watch out for his Hydreigon cleaning up at the end. But at least we don't need to worry about... if we can just do decent damage to the Ferrothorn, we'll be alright. But he is actually going to go for the T-Wave. That's sort of okay and sort of annoying, to be honest. Because, because, you know... Because now the Slowbro is paralyzed, and that's not actually a very useful status to have on it at all. But in saying that, we don't really have any other... Oh no, Manectric does have, like, I don't know, a fairly decent sort of move that yeah, it's not too bad. Now, he does have a lack of physical attackers, come to think of it. So, Art, you are extremely useful right now. He can't really Scald, he can't Psyshock. I'm guessing he's going to switch out. Into whom, I'm not really sure. I can't think of who he'd bring in because, But he's definitely not going to bring in the Chandelier because the foul play risk is a thing. I'm like a dark type. Hydreigon probably wants to come in. Maybe? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think Hydreigon wants to come in. Does Venusaur want to come in? Venusaur doesn't really want to come in. Yes? No? I don't know. Am I supposed to know? I really am not sure. I really have no idea. I really have no idea at all. This is... I'm in between a rock and a hard place already. This is really bad. Well, the thing is, I really think he's going to switch out, but I have no idea who he's going to switch out into. And the thing is, my Umbreon is really good for his team. I really feel like Venusaur is coming in, you know? I really do feel like Venusaur is coming in. I don't feel like... Maybe Hydreigon's coming in if it has Focus Blast, but I don't know. Either way, I'm actually going to go into my Garchomp. Oh, bit of weird pixelating in the corner there. I'm sorry about that, guys. It does irritate me when the quality drops, so hopefully he has not stayed in. He has Focus Blast. But he has Focus Blast, so that's Focus Blast T-Wave. I'm going to guess Psyshock and Scald. But either way, if he has Ice Beam, we're fucked. But I'm just going to stay in and go for Stealth Rock. Yeah. I'm going to stay in and go for Stealth Rock. Just to punish his switch-ins so that we're both in this together. That way it's not so one-sidedly painful for me. So he is actually staying in. Shit, does he have Ice Beam? He could just go for Scald. That would be okay, actually. Gonna go for the Slack Off. That's totally fine. He doesn't seem to have anything to hit me with then. So actually what we're going to do, we're going to go for the Dragon Claw, just doing damage, as I'm really not sure who he's going to bring in. With my rocks, I've probably shown that I'm a bulky set, and my lefties, I've probably completely indicated that I'm a bulky set, but he is going to withdraw, so that's sort of alright. I don't know who's going to go into. Thorn Nimbus, the Ferrothorn, just trying to get some damage off, I suppose. Gonna get hurt by the rock, should be taken out by the Dragon Claw, unless life is just awful. Yeah? Okay. So we do lose the Ferrothorn, that's fine, but I'm sure he was just foddering it off in that instance, just to get a safe switch into something more threatening, like his sodding Venusaur or the Hydreigon. The Hydreigon is a threat. The Hydreigon is a threat right now. But either way, we do have a Zoomerol who we're gonna need. Gonna need something fierce. So yeah, he does go into the Hydreigon. And don't know what item it has. Let's go into Bouncer, just because it's the safest switch. And it's predictable, but it's safe. There's not that much it can do to me. It can Dark Pulse if it wants to try. It can blah blah and do a bunch of stuff. But we are actually okay. Focus Blast on Sobro. Shit, that's scary. That is so scary. Let's talk about how scary that is. I feel like this is going to be a good match, just have a feeling. So he did stay in because I'm slower, and I go into Bounce. So he could go for U-turn though, that would be a thing. He might be predicting Umbreon, and U-turn would be a good play. Goes for the Dark Pulse. We're going to see what the situation is here. We're totally chill with that, really. He is going to lose some HP though. What we're going to do is we're going to go for the obvious, play rough is obvious, but we're just going to do it. If he hard switches and doesn't U-turn, I'm going to assume that he is a Scarf set. That does not look like Specs damage. Just from the structure of his team, I'm not really sure. Either way, the Slowbro is a great switch-in, so let's just try and damage this thing. If it's a 2KO, I'll be so happy. We just need to hit it enough. We just need to hit it enough. Okay, alright. So he could slack off. I don't really want to switch around too much. I want to weaken this thing to a point, is the issue. I am tempted to go for Waterfall for a Power Flinch. That's really, really shitty of me, isn't it? But let's just try it anyway. Let's just try for the Power Flinch. Karma will bite me in the ass if it was a bad idea, so... We're going to go for that Waterfall. Did we get the Flinch? No? Yes? No, you did get the Slack off. Okay, fine. That's pretty good. So I don't know what he's going to go for right now, really. He can just spam Slack off, honestly, if he wants to. And that's just sort of there, really. He has a safe switch in the Venusaur, and that's a bit troubling. That's a bit troubling indeed. Bouncer is looking a bit low, and I don't like that very much. But, you know, balls. What can we do about that exactly? Not much. I would really like to bring in my Manectric. I would like to bring in my Manectric very much. I would like to bring in my Manectric very much. Honestly, Bouncer is kind of at a very low point where I can't do too much with him. And I would like a safe switch into somebody else. I mean, it is nice to have Bouncer for the Hydreigon, but you know, that's life, isn't it? I don't really know. I want to preserve Bouncer for Hydreigon. I do, but then I can't really switch in much on it, you know? I just can't. I can't really switch in much on it at all. He could go for the T-Wave or do something awful. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go into, I don't know what to go into. This is really bad. We just need to weaken the Venusaur for Tango to be able to kill it. I think what I'm going to do is very bloody strange. Should I go into Manectric? Do I need my friggin' Azumarill is the true question here. Do I need you more than I need Manectric? Is the real question. I don't want Manectric to be taking any unnecessary damage, that's the problem. So, fuck it, let's just go for Play Rough again. Let's just see what happens. He stays in. Don't know what he's going to go for. Either way, the Play Roughs will pressure him to want to... Okay, he's going for Focus Blast, it's going to do Bugger All. He was expecting the Umbreon, so that's okay. We're going to be pressuring him to keep going for Slack Off and stuff, so that's fine. He could go for Psyshock right now, but we've seen Focus Blast, we've seen Slack Off, we've seen T-Wave, so what's his last move? Maybe Scald? It's not Ice Beam. Maybe Psyshock? I don't know. Even so, the Focus Blast won't do anything to Umbreon. It won't. He's going to withdraw and go into Brute Root. Ha! That's a reference. That's Pokemon the movie, isn't it? Yeah. Brute Root! One of the trainers had it. Yeah, that's really cool. Ha, that is cool. Nice nickname. Okay, so he can go for the Sludge Bomb or the whatever, really. Okay, right, let me express why I'm pondering. I am pondering because, I am pondering because my, my Landorus can do a good amount of damage to this thing. Do we sack Azumarill? There's just so many Pokemon that Azumarill's useful for. Fuck, who do I sack? I don't know who to sack. This is so annoying. Ah! I can't sack Art. Azumarill is just so useful that this really truly pains me. But my damage is if he goes for the Giga Drain and so on, I don't want him getting a crap load of bloody health, you know what I'm saying? So, oh, but you know what? I really just can't lose my Azumarill like this. I can't. It's simply not a thing. So let's go into Umbreon, because Art is beautiful. We like Art. We like Art a lot, and we're gonna get so much damage. Brute Root is going to Mega Evolve into the Mega Brute Root, which is really just really nice. And it's quite cool because Brute Root in the film had like markings, so it's like, you know, that's quite interesting, isn't it? Anyway, I don't really want to take much from this thing. I would honestly like to go for Heal Bell because I hate Power Hacks. I hate it so much, so I'm gonna go for it because I really hate the stop and start of it. And if he switches out, then not much on his team can actually kill me. So it's all right. Out comes the Hydreigon. The Focus Blast is fairly obvious, so he might not go for it. But we're gonna go for the Heal Bell. That's so extremely nice. And I'm seeing the Venusaur be afraid of Umbreon. Well, not necessarily afraid so much as just not really enjoying. And I don't rightly know what he's going to go for. I don't know what he's going to go for. My Azumarill is just so amazing at coming in on this thing. It's bloody unbelievable. I could bank on the Focus Miss, and that's a thing. but Azumarill is just such an obvious switch in that I don't think that they're going to go for the Focus Blast. You know? I don't feel like Draco Meteor is coming, obviously. Dark Pulse isn't coming. What's another move it can have? Flamethrower? I don't know. What can this thing do? I'm so perturbed. I am perturbed. I do wish I had a status on art, but I bank on the Synchronize being a thing, you know? I don't bloody know. He might double out. He might have U-turn. He might suck. I'm gonna go stay and go for Moonlight. It could be a really bad play, I don't care. He's gonna go for the Focus Blast, land it, we won't die. We just won't. We just bloody won't. I told you. And he's Life Orb. I told you we won't die. Because Umbreon is rude as holy hell, so unless you've got a stab fighting move on the weaker side of whatever this is, it won't die. Or it will not die. So we're actually okay. Because we're rude as holy shit. And so he's Life Orb, which is extremely valuable information because I did not know until now. Oh, I should have been able to remember that from it going for the bloody Dark Pulse actually, but I missed that, so sorry. We're gonna go for the Moonlight again, as I'm sure he's just gonna go for the next Focus Blast. We can live it because we lived the last one, unless he gets a crit, in which case that'll be just justice, honestly. But we're actually gonna be able to chip away at this thing. I'm sorry for this. I don't normally use something like Umbreon, so I am sorry about this. But we are just kind of keeping our head above water with this, so it's not that awful. And we are getting rid of his Life Orb recovery being the situation, so... let's see. I don't feel he's going to go for Draco Meteor. I feel he's just going to keep going for Focus Blast, because Umbreon is rude. And he doesn't want to... Focus Blast would do more damage than his Draco Meteor anyway. Is now the time to bring in Tango? The thing is, no, it's not. The thing is, no, it's not, because... yeah, because of so many reasons. I feel like a bit of a shitheel, though. I feel like a bit of a shitheel just staying in and, you know, doing this, so... I'm just gonna go for a foul play for damage. Oh god, he's switching out. I'm sorry. Yeah, now on the time I stops, out comes Brute Root. He's gonna take some damage. He's gonna try and seed me, I believe, is the thing that's gonna happen here. So we're gonna go for the foul play. It's not gonna do too much, I don't think. It's going to do maybe 20%. Yeah, that was probably less. That was more like 15. And Brute Root can go for Sludge Bomb and try and poison me. But honestly, as much as it pains me, I'm actually gonna switch in Mabel here. I'm gonna switch in Mabel because Mabel's a beast, and I'm predicting the Leech Seed just because he's seeing that it's not really doing an awful lot right now. So I'm guessing that the Leech Seed is coming, but he's gonna go for the Synthesis. Shit, shit. Okay, it has Synthesis. It has Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Synthesis, but it doesn't have you know, shit. Oh, shit. Ah! Right. Okay, I don't like this. Oh, God. Okay, but, you know, it's fair enough. It's totally fair. I want to go for the Seed Bomb just to see who's faster. I don't know. He's going to go for the Sludge Bomb. He outspeeds me, so he's max speed, which means he's frailer. And we fucking die. Right. Okay. We have to go into Tango. We have to hurt this thing. We have to hit it with a Sludge Wave. Nobody wants to take this. Tango is fucking scary. The Chandelure might... I'm gonna guess right here that the Chandelure is the Scarfed one in this instance. Oh, sugar! I went for Sludge Wave! I didn't go for Psychic! Bugger me! Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad, that was a misclick, that was bad. That was bad, 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 that was bad. That was bad, bad news bears, bad news bears, bad news bears. Bad news bears, bad news bears. These bears are bad, they've got news for you. It is bad, like the bears, they're so bad. Bad news bears. Bad news bears. I've probably got that off of Shady. Does he say bad news bears? I'm sure he does. My hair's gone crazy. But you know, he's just a great poketuber, so maybe he's going to Hydreigon and predicting to go for Psychic. Actually, it wasn't bad at all! No news bears here. Woo! Okay. Okay, whew, okay, not bad, not bad. The bears weren't that bad after all, so the Sludge Wave is actually going to do over half. Now, water doesn't resist, does it? Water doesn't resist, so let's actually go for that Earth Power. I do believe it'll do more damage. I do believe it'll do more damage, just because I'm not sure at seeing that how much damage it'll do. I mean, oh shit, it's more imperative for him to switch out, honestly. So I probably shouldn't have done that. But, you know, whatever. But, you know, YOLO and all that. I'm scared of the Venusaur. The Venusaur is the threat, and it happens like this, whereupon I will be battling, and I'll just start seeing a Pokemon appear a lot. Like, Venusaur will just appear, like, and it'll... The one Pokemon that gives you trouble will keep appearing. It will keep appearing. I don't know how it is, even if it's just like this is Wi-Fi, so it just occurs. So we're going to give the Earth Power. I do believe that'll kill because it's not resisted. It'll do more damage than the Sludge Wave. Please. Oh my god, I've never been so worried about that in my whole life. But yeah, that's okay. With the Sober is gone. And the Porygon Z, are you scarfed? I don't know, what do you want with me? I don't like you very much at all. Are you scarfed? What are you? I'm so concerned about the scarf spec situation. Anyway. Okay, well, we're gonna go into art. We need to preserve Tango. Just because Tango has the power to kill the Venusaur. So we do, you know, we really do need to preserve Tango. It's kind of a big deal. So out comes this scary threat. And I do believe we can take a Tri-Attack even if it's specs. Let's just see. 131 goes down to 25. Your specs, not scarf. 121 goes down to... Unless you are specs, I don't know. Either way, we have to sack Umbreon right now. Let's go for Moonlight just in case something weird happens. Goes for the Tri-Attack. I feel like it's specs, just because you saw how much damage Focus Blast wasn't doing, and that's a super effective move. So I feel like this is specs, and I feel like the Chandelure is scarfed. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into Pulse, just because that's the play to make, I guess. And I'm so concerned about this Porygon Z, it's officially a really huge problem. So we're going to have to go for that Mega Evolution T-Bolt. He could switch in the Venusaur, that is definitely a thing that he can do. Or he could just fart around with this thing and risk getting T-Bolted to death. But he'll outspeed me the first go. He will outspeed me the first go because I'm not Mega yet. He is going to withdraw, so I do believe he is specs. Going to go into the Venusaur, I'm guessing. Yes, out comes Brute Root. Need to break this. Need to break you. Oh, do I need to break you? Anyway, we are modest, so hopefully this will do a bit of damage, but Venusaur is so bulky it hurts. We're going to get the Intimidate off, useless Intimidate, and we're going to go for this T-Bolt, and that should do maybe 20%. Christ. Okay, this is depressing. This is very depressing. And it has Synthesis, so... Bye. This is bad. Okay, we're in a bit of a pickle. Right, okay, hang on. Just give me a moment. I'm gonna do a calculation real quick, because I get this feeling that the Porygon is specs, but if it's not specs, then bugger. So, but he's broken my Umbreon, and that's like awful. We can go to bed with Garchomp at some point. It's a bit sad because my Umbreon is having to take a lot of pressure from his team. I mean, otherwise it's not really like a no physical attackers on the team, so Umbreon's just like, I just have to take everything, guys. Anyway, so let's see. Porygon Z Double Dance? What? You kill everything. Umbreon Special Wall. Yeah, that's what the set's called, you kill everything. So Tri-Attack should do about 50%. I'm gonna guess this is modest specs. I'm gonna guess it's modest specs, so... I'm trying to formulate a plan. Let's go for the Hidden Power Ice. It doesn't really matter, we just have to hit this thing. We just have to keep going. And it's alright. He's gonna go for the Sleep Powder though, which is interesting. I'm guessing that the Synthesis is coming. But he was perhaps thinking about putting my Landorus to sleep if that was the case. I can't do much to you. I can't break a Venusaur. What am I supposed to do? I mean, he can just, you know, he can just Synthesis, can't he? So, let's just go for the Hidden Power Ice again. He's gonna stay in and probably Synthesis. There's absolutely no reason for him to not. Yeah. Ah, this is bad. This is bad. This is his Umbreon. This is Umbreon. Mega Venusaur just is like this. So, let's go for the Hidden Power Ice again. We just need to keep it in range. We just need to keep it in range. And he's running out of switch-ins. The Porygon Z could clean up, but I do believe we are faster. So Sludge Bomb's gonna hurt, but it won't kill, because Pulse is pretty decently, you know, good at life. And we're gonna go for that Hidden Power Ice again. It's okay, that's really good that you woke up. That's really good that you woke up, sweetie. It's okay, as long as we can just keep chipping away at this thing. He's gonna go for the Giga Drain there, which is the better play, I believe, and that's going to take out my Pulse. So my Pulse has stopped, which is really sad. Let's go into Landorus. And just have a look and see what we can do about this Venusaur. Okay, I know it's offensive, Mega Venusaur, because it outsped something. La la la, let's look for Surge Wave! Just because this is really close and we're gonna be needing to do some really serious shit with this right now. Okay, let's go into Tango. We actually have to go for Psychic. We have to, and we do outspeed the Hydreigon, I believe. Yes, we do, because we're timid and so on. So, let's go for the Psychic. He can bring in the Hydreigon if he wants to. I hope he doesn't, but he definitely can. Yeah, so he's going to predict the Psychic, go into Hydreigon, but we do outspeed, so I'm not actually that concerned. And we're able to get off nothing. So what we have to do is we have to go for Sludge Wave again. I do believe this will kill unless this is some kind of Assault Vest variant, just because Tango is strong and we should kill, really. Tango is very powerful and yeah, it doesn't resist. So down goes the Hydreigon, so that's pretty great. Now the Porygon Z can come out. If need be. Yeah, Daddy comes again. You're here. You're here and you're scary. Are you scarfed is the real question. Are you scarfed? I just don't know. I don't think you are! I really don't think you are! But if you are, then we're dead. But I don't think you are. 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 Please. Tango, 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 Tango. Yes! Oh, a crit! Shit! Okay, well, let's do the calc right now, just so nobody jumps on me. Okay, assuming it's choice specs, level modest, level 50, blah blah. Earth power does 95%, so okay, right. Woo! Jesus! Ooh, Tango, 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 Tango. God, get the Psychic off on Brute Root. It's gone. The Candle Bollocks can come in, but we do have a Zoom Roll. Out comes the Ghost Trick. And I'm gonna assume it has Trick, because that's what it says. And it can go for the Shadow Ball, but we're gonna go for the Earth Power here. And, yeah, I don't think we're gonna live, but we might. We live, and we're gonna take down Ghost Trick with an Earth Power, and I believe that's gonna be the game. Jesus, that was Wow, that was bloody hell. Okay, the score looks like a 3-0, but like those of you watching, you know that if either of us, it was pretty much an even game. The score is irrelevant. That was a close game, and that was really like that was really good. I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much for the battle, Austin. Your Twitter link will be in the description down below. Thank you so much. Seriously, I really like a nice and stressful game. It was really, whoa, that was something indeed. But guys, leave a like if you did enjoy this video, because I certainly enjoyed battling. It was a blast. Also leave a comment as well if you're so inclined. Let's give this man a nice, because that was an excellent game and that was really, really good fun. So yeah, leave a comment as well if you're so inclined. Answer the Q2, which is going to be, what is like the weirdest thing that you've seen someone do? Like it could be like an anecdote or whatever. It could be, I'd prefer it if it was your own personal anecdote, like just like a weird thing that you've seen someone do. And it could be the weirdest thing you've ever seen or the weirdest thing recently, and it can be something someone else has seen, but I prefer if it was something that you've seen, because then you'll be like, it was so weird, man. You have like all the energy for it. Now I haven't seen this, which is why I'm saying that rule, so that I can get away with this little nugget. And yeah, there's this guy, there's like this big fat black guy who like goes down this the street, the God, what's it called? I can't bloody remember what it's called. Anyway, so there's this massive black guy that goes down on this like really busy like road, and he's just like blaring this rap music. He just doesn't give a shit. He's just like going down there blaring his music, and I just think that's beautiful. I mean it's kind of weird. It is weird just because people don't really behave that way, but it's, I don't know, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed hearing about this, and I really do want to see him at some point. I think I might have, actually. I'm not sure. Embarcadero Center? I think that's what it's called. Embarcadero Street? Down on the Embarcadero... Bloody hell! Somewhere in San Francisco. Okay? But yeah, guys, answer in as much or as little detail as you'd like. I'd love to hear what kind of stories you have to share, because I think it'll just be really funny. But yeah, guys, as well, subscribe if you haven't already, because it'd be an absolute pleasure to have you on board. Thank you so much for your support. It does mean a lot to me. But more importantly than likes, comments, and subscriptions, all of that jazz is for you all to take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye!